Rocking it here with the Orem Owlz, Husto in the house. And Husto, we got two questions for you.
Sure.
Number one, we live in a digital environment, right? That kind of meshes cell phones, iPads, sports games, and entertainment,
Yeah.
stadium experience all into one like home.
Yeah.
Tell me your perspective. Like, what are the pains? What are the opportunities? Give me the 411.
Well, especially for us right now, the social media aspect of sports in general is really taking off. I mean, that's where people want to find out most of their information. Obviously, with all the athletes, it's your firsthand experience to get closer to the game. As much as it gets most players in trouble, we try to use it as an advantage to promote what we're doing, what's coming up, and everything. And even the interactive within game. I mean, people are pushing apps in order to push promotions within games and advertising and everything. And so it's actually becoming that we've realized that when you're at a game, most of the people are on their phones as is. So in order to keep us in front of them, we actually have to move from the field to actually on their phone as well and keep it going. So
Dude, I like that. Like, get closer to the game, which leads me to the next, question. What are some buzzwords, that, or maybe even hashtags that you think really represent your beliefs, the Orem Owlz? And when I say beliefs, I mean like social is a very value-driven exchange, right? Like words that I hate but people love to use are authentic and organic. In sports, I like kind of raw, unfiltered. What are things that you might say as it relates to your take?
and sort of buzzwords that I would use in terms. I mean, it's kind of whatever is going on in terms of the social, like the social space. I mean, it's it kind of changes from month to month. I mean, I'm a big fan of the show Mike and Mike in the morning, and honestly, they'll run little ads, and it's like we try to play off that. So if we're doing an ad, we try to put a buzzword that kind of connects it so everyone else can see what they're doing. Obviously, if we want to say, we'll say Owls is like our buzzword. We like to just put our name on there. But a lot of times, we try to do stuff when, LeBroning came up last year. We try to play off stuff like that. So we actually try not to stick to certain buzzwords, and we try to stay in what's relevant because our goal isn't to always hit the same people who are following those. We want the other people to find us and follow them. The people I try to really model ourselves after is LA Kings social media, who've kind of revolutionized the whole of giving your team a voice, that your social media has its own voice. And so what they did was unbelievable. They had the Stanley Cup run in 2012, and they were able to play off that. And dicey would have been a word they could have used. They said some not so friendly things to the entire place of Vancouver.
Yeah.
But everybody took notice. It wasn't offensive. They just, when they beat the Vancouver Canucks, they said, "You're welcome, Canada. We beat Vancouver." And everybody loved it. And, of course, everyone was up in arms. "Oh, you can't say that to Vancouver." And they say, "Hey, we're sorry if we apologize, but we're not bringing it down." And so that's what we really try to go for. We want to do stuff that people talk about. The whole, bad news necessarily isn't good news, but it is news. And so, we try to play off that. We try to have fun with it.
Dude, respect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.